Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I go by the name Tete and I give you information on Erasmus Mundus scholarships in the UK and then beyond. If this is the first time you are watching any video on this channel, I'm glad you are here on this channel. You will definitely find a video worth watching. Kindly hit on the subscription button for me and then the post notifications so that as and when I release a new video, you would be the first to be notified. So today we will be looking at the Erasmus Mundus Master in Economics of Globalization and European Integration. Okay, so this is a 2-year study program for a global career. Okay, so this is the homepage. Like I do, I'm always going to insert all the relevant links in the description so that you can have access to this information and then verify the information for yourself before you make your application. Okay, so the Master Economics of Globalization and European Integration is a 2-year program fully taught in English and in a truly global learning environment. Okay, so you can read about the benefits of the program. It gives you a global career in economics and business, excellence in training and education, and Erasmus Mundus Joint Master degree. So you can read all about it, and then the partner universities are here as well. You can just click on any of the universities and have access to all the information that you need. But our focus here is on how we can apply for the program together with the scholarship. Okay, so now let's go to the scholarship component of the program. If you would quite remember, if you follow my channel very well, I made a video on the financial component of the Erasmus Mundus scholarship, and I stated emphatically that some programs give 1,000 euros per year and others give 1,400 euros per year. So I made it the point that anytime I am discussing or going through a master's program application with you, I would do well to show the scholarship component of the program so that you do not get confused. I would, however, encourage you to watch the video on the financial component of the Erasmus Mundus scholarship so that you do not get confused when I am talking about the financial component of the particular course. Okay, so the link would be in the description. You can have access to it and watch that video so that it clarifies everything for you. Okay, so right now I'm just going to show you the financial component of this program, and we'll just scroll down, and I just want to highlight the figure for you so that you do not get confused. Okay, so the monthly subsistence is how much? 1,000 euros per month. So for this program, you are going to get 1,000 euros stipend per month. Okay, so just bear that in mind. Once you watch my video on the financial component of the Erasmus Mundus scholarship, you would understand why you're getting 1,000 euros per month. Okay, so now let's move on to the documents that you would need to facilitate your application. Okay, don't worry, the link would be in the description so you can always have access to it so that you can push your application in. Okay, so the application platform is open since 15th November 2023. Okay, so it's been open since 15th, and then once we continue going down, I will show you the deadline for this program. Okay, so it's a 2-step procedure. Okay, in step 1, you have to complete a survey for checking your eligibility to the program. Okay, so in step 1, you check your eligibility, and then in step 2, it's only accessible when you have completed step 1. You make your official application to the program and to Erasmus Mundus scholarships. Okay, so it states here that candidates for academic year 2024 to 2025 can apply until May 30th, 2024 if they already have or do not need a visa for studying in Italy. Okay, we invite candidates who need a visa to apply online by March 30th, 2024. Okay, however, we are not concerned about those dates. Okay, our main concern is for the Erasmus Mundus scholarship. So remember, the Erasmus Mundus scholarship always has an earlier deadline. Okay, so note deadline for Erasmus Mundus scholarships. Note that only applications submitted by the following dates will be considered for the Erasmus Mundus scholarship. Okay, so it is February 15th, 2024 for partner countries, and then February 28th, 2024 for program countries. Okay, and then Ghana or countries from the global south that are not part of the European Union are known as partner countries. So our deadline here is what? February 15th, 2024. So just bear that in mind. By February 15th, 2024, you have approximately 2 weeks to apply for this program if you are interested in this program. Okay, so just bear that in mind. Okay, so we keep on reading the information for Erasmus Mundus scholarship applicants for 2024. Okay, so if you have submitted your application by the deadlines mentioned above, your candidature is automatically considered for the Erasmus Mundus scholarship. Okay, so the evaluation process, all applicants will be notified starting from the second half of March. Only shortlisted applicants will be invited for an interview that most likely will be held in the last week of March 2024. Okay, so all applicants will be informed in early April 2024. So by early April 2024, you would know whether you have been awarded an Erasmus Mundus scholarship or not. So now let's look at the requirements. Okay, so the first thing that you need is your bachelor's degree, and it is open to students who have earned 180 ECTS credits. That is with your credit hours, but this is in the European system, in the university program. So I can boldly tell you that once you come from Ghana or Nigeria and you have studied in the university for 4 years, you qualify for this credit hours thing. Sometimes breaking it down is very stressful, but I believe you qualify if you have studied for 4 years. Okay, but your degree has to be in economics, applied economics, or related disciplines. So just bear that in mind: economics, applied economics, or any discipline that is related to economics or applied economics. Okay, if you expect to complete your bachelor studies in the current academic year, you can still apply. Okay, applicants that are enrolled in the final year of their academic program should submit an official letter in English from their university confirming that the student is expected to finalize his or her course at the end of the current academic year and submit up-to-date authentic transcripts with the results of the previous year. Okay, so just bear that in mind. Then your English proficiency. The proficiency in English of the students is checked by submitting proof of computer-based TOEFL level of minimum 90 or an IELTS grade of at least 6.5, or should submit proof of having studied at least a sufficient number of credits in an English language program. The proficiency in English of applicants can be checked also during the selection process by the selection committee by means of direct interviews or through the administration of tests. Okay, I just want to pay particular emphasis on the last part. You see, you can provide proof of having studied at least a sufficient number of credits in an English language program. Okay, so if you are coming from Ghana or Nigeria or any other African country where English was your primary mode of instruction at the university, all you need is a proficiency letter from your university to prove that you can speak English, and that meets the English proficiency requirement. Okay, so just bear that in mind. Yeah, then it states here that students with a bachelor degree in other areas, for instance political sciences, international relations, might be considered eligible only if they have gained a sufficient number of credits in economics. So the emphasis here is on economics. So if you have an economics component in your political science or international relations undergraduate course, then you might be considered for this program. Okay, so let's look at the procedures and then the deadlines. Okay, so you can apply for admission to the consortium via the EGEI online platform. Candidates applying by February 2024, see details above, will be considered for the Erasmus Mundus scholarship. We have already spoken about that. So now let's look at the application package. That is the required documents. Okay, so get these documents before you start the two-step online application. Yeah, first and foremost, you need a copy of your ID stroke proof of residence. Okay, so you need a copy of your ID, that is your passport with where your picture is and your basic information. And then with the proof of residence, I am going to insert a link on how to get a proof of residence in the description so that you can check it out and then you can get your proof of residence. Then you need a scanned copy of your university degree diploma, that is your university undergraduate certificate. And then you need the official transcripts of records with study results and legalized copy of the degree certificate. So you need a transcript from your university as well, and it has to be stamped. Okay, so just bear that in mind. And then you need a letter of motivation. I'm going to insert a link on how to write a letter of motivation as well so that you can check it out and then you can carefully craft your letter of motivation. Then you need an up-to-date CV in Europass format. I'm going to put the link on how to generate a Europass CV in the description so that you can follow the process and generate your own Europass CV. With a proof of English proficiency, we have already spoken about it. You just need an English proficiency letter from your university, okay? Then the next thing is the contact details for recommendation letters, okay? So you are going to put in the contact details of those who are going to give you your recommendations. Usually it is 2 people, but once you start your application process, you are going to see the number. If it is not 2, then it's just going to be 1 recommendation. So just bear that in mind. But the maximum is going to be 2, okay? Then other documents, proven skills and qualifications. So this is any other documents that you want to add to your application process that you believe would boost your chances of being selected onto the program, okay? So these are the documents that you would need to facilitate your application process. If you have any questions, there is this email that you can send a message to if you have any further questions, okay? Then after having submitted your application file in the online platform, your academic admissibility will be assessed. In case the outcome is positive, you will receive a letter of admission and you would have to complete your application by sending legalized copies of your bachelor's degree and transcripts of academic records, as well as a valid language certificate to our offices. You will be informed via email throughout the application process on how to proceed, okay? So just bear those things in mind. And then the award criteria is also here. You can read about it. Of course, the deadline is also stated here as well. So now let's just go straight to the application platform so that you can start your application process, okay? So this is the application platform. The link would be in the description so you can start everything. You get to fill in the details. Just make sure that you have all the documents that the document checklist that we mentioned earlier. It is also stated here, so you get all your documents in place, and after that you just click on next and then you start your application process. And this is how you apply for the Erasmus Mundus Joint Master in Economics of Globalization and European Integration. I wish you all the best in your application, and I will definitely catch you on the flip side. Stay blessed, and I'm out.